Summer is here and it's block party time. Well, Blankos block party time. Today, I'm going to go over the biggest update that we've ever seen for the Blankos block party game. And there is so many things packed in here, including play to earn, which you know I love. I'm going to break down all of these important updates so you know exactly what is dropping here for Blankos. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends! Thanks again for joining me. Today we're talking all about Blankos Block Party. This is one of my new favorite blockchain-based games, and I've been playing it on my live streams quite a few times with the community because it is a multiplayer game, and we've been having a blast. It's a lot of little mini games, kind of similar to Fall Guys in quite a few ways, but very different in lots of different ways too. Today, I'm actually excited because Blankos is launching the biggest update they've ever had. And there is so much packed into this update, I had to do a whole video just to get it all in. But man, this is a great update and I can't wait to show you all the cool features that are coming to Blankos because it is amazing. But before we get into all of that, if you're not already a part of my community of stashers, you don't need a mustache to join, of course, but you do need to love learning about NFTs and crypto with the community, and you can join in my Telegram link there below. All right, let's go take a look at this massive update for Blankos because there's so much here. I need to really break it all down for you guys so you know exactly what all the cool things you can be doing because this is happening on June 2nd. So if you're watching this video right when it comes out, this is it. It's going down. But if you're not, you'll be able to catch up and know everything that that you maybe missed here and what you need to be looking out for this new version of Blankos that they just launched. Okay, so here we are at the website, and this breaks down everything that's going on here for this update. And so what it comes down to is it includes revamping of the junction, adding new quests, new abilities, new ways to level up your Blankos, mashup, season challenges, play to earn, so many different things. So let's go and break down each one of these aspects and why they're all really important. The very first one to me is probably the most important. If you watch my Thursday live stream, the Secret Agent Stash Show, you know we always talk about blockchain games and play to earn. That is the next paradigm shift in gaming monetization. And it has to do with being able to monetize your time in games. So as you're playing the game, you're earning some sort of in-game currency, or maybe you can find NFT items that you could then go sell for real world value. And so up until now, Blankos did not necessarily have this play to earn element embedded into their game, even though we knew it was coming. But now they've revealed what they call the Party Pass. I told you guys it was party time. So as you can see, the Party Pass is very similar to a lot of other games that you'll see if you play video games. You know that the season is a pretty big thing in gaming. They have multiple seasons and you can get rewards based upon, the time you spent in the game. But most of the time, those rewards are locked into your account in some sort of centralized location. You can't trade them. You can't get any kind of real world value out of them. But that is going to be different here in Blankos with their marketplace that is launching June 7th in closed beta. So what the Party Pass does is it allows you to work your way through all these challenges during the season, and you'll be able to get really cool rewards. And you can see here kind of a little bit of some of the rewards they have. So like you can get wearables, you can earn moolah. You can also get these gumballs. These gumballs are important. I'm going to talk about them in a second. XP chips, and at the very end of the season, if you get level all the way up, you may be able to get your unique Blankos. So you have some really good incentive to play to earn here. And then once that marketplace launches here pretty soon, you'll be able to buy and sell all these items, and hopefully be able to recoup some of that time invested there if you want to be able to sell some of your items. Which I think is amazing. That's part of the whole play to earn charm. So the Party Pass is, I think, a very huge step up for Blankos because they're adding that play to earn, which was always kind of missing. They have NFT items, obviously, so your Blankos is an NFT, and then all of your wearables and things like that, but there was no way to play to earn, and now with the Party Pass coming, there is. And so you can just continue to get all these rewards every season. So really fun and a way to be able to play to earn right there. So the next thing I want to talk about is mashups. Now mashups is something that is pretty unique here to Blankos, and they have a whole section in the junction that you can walk into, and you'll be able to do this. And right now it's there, but it's not really functional. But with this release, mashups are going live. Now, when they talk about mashups, there's actually two ways of doing things. So you go to the vendor blender, which is what they call the little area in the junction, and you can do either what they call mixing, which means you're taking two different Blankos and one of those gumballs we were just talking about that you get through your season rewards. And then you can take the color scheme from one Blanko and put it onto another. So you can see here, like what they've done is they're taking the color scheme from the boss one here and put it onto this one. So Fathom, I believe this is one. So this is a way to be able to color your Blankos into different color schemes, and you're using your existing Blankos. So I think that's a really unique way of going about customization of your characters. It incentivizes you to have more Blankos on there, so you have more options for colors and cool things. So mixing is like essentially giving them new colors. So they look a little bit different. So maybe you want them to be hot pink or different colors. You can do that through mixing. Now, mashing is a little bit different. Mashing is actually taking bits in pieces from one Blanko and splicing that into the other Blanko to make like a whole new Blanko that's custom. And so you could have some really cool characteristics from one and then, smash it into the other. And now you have one that is unique for you and unique to what's going on. So I think that right there is next level. So when you talk about, incentive to have tons of Blankos in your inventory, you can mash up all these into different, items. And you can even do mashups of mashups. Really cool, right? So there's a really, in-depth mechanism there for customizing your Blankos, because that's one of the things I always was like, okay, well, it's great we have these cool designs by really great artists, but man, what if can I just color my own Blanko or just draw on my own Blanko myself? Well, this gives you a really cool way to do it without fully being able to customize, because that's probably going to be an issue. If you guys know anything about user generated content, the first thing we'd see on a custom Blanko, if we could actually draw on them, would not be good, right? So do note though that mashups, they are irreversible. So once you do the mashup, that's that. So your Blanko will look like that. It'll have those traits and you can't go back. So keep that in mind. The next thing I want to focus on is skills. Now, they've kind of had some skills and a skill leveling up system to date, but it's been a little bit clunky and bulky and you didn't really know what was going on. But now with this new skill system, or this classes is what they call it, you have these different styles. So each skill system has like power moves, which are active skills, and they have perks, which are passive skills. So they're things that you just kind of get, you don't have to do anything for. And then there's even like maybe some hidden perks and things you can unlock by having a high level Blankos, like leveling up very high. So and they're talking about these styles are going to change from season to season. They'll come and go, and so they're not going to be super unique to each season, but you maybe see them kind of return every once in a while. But really cool. So, and just so you guys know, on June 2nd, the Wrecker, Tracer, and Tanker are the three different styles, right? So you can see the power move for Wrecker is Dunk and Lightfoot. And then Tracer power moves are Swerve and Super Streak Smash. And then Tanker is Vibe Trap and Bubble Shield. I have no idea what any of these things do, but they sound super cool, right? I'm excited to be able to get all these styles for a couple of my Blankos so I can test them all out. So really cool that they're expanding the whole skill set and things you can do. So your Blankos are going to be doing a lot more when they're playing, and you'll have maybe something that will give you an advantage on the field against your opponents. So the next thing that is actually pretty cool, and this is also a unique novel concept that we haven't really seen in other games or other NFT projects, is what they call grade up. And so grade up is like their new leveling system, and as you level up and get more XP, you're increasing the grade of your Blankos. And so grading is actually a term that is used for physical collectibles to like say how good of a condition they are. So maybe you had baseball cards as a kid, and then now you have them in the garage, and you pull them out, and like you pull out that really great card that you had been holding forever, and then turns out, oh man, it's been sitting there, wasn't in a plastic case, and now it's all messed up. The corners are bent, it's all jacked up. Well, the grade of something like that might be like, not fair or low, you know, so or maybe it's mint condition because you had it in a glass block and no one's ever touched it and it's perfect and pristine. Well, that's kind of what they're doing here with the grade up, is it's kind of inspired by that. And so your Blankos will have different grades: fair, excellent, and good, depending on how many levels you've leveled up your Blankos. And you by doing this also, you get extra perk slots or extra slots for accessories on your Blankos as well. So there's definitely some incentive to get your Blankos to the excellent level, right? Because you get some extra perks, accessory slots, and perk slots. So I think that's a pretty cool, like I said, all these are really kind of vibing with each other, and I love it. So the other thing we talked about is the fact that they're doing a fully revamped junction. So the junction is going to be totally new. There's going to be new areas, so you'll be able to explore all those. And there's actually a new tutorial. So you're going to have to go through the tutorial, no matter if you're a brand new Blankos player or if you've been playing since the beginning like I have. You will have to go through the tutorial the very first time. But I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun, right? We could do it together. So that's I think a really cool thing. Now, something to note here too that they don't put a big highlight very on here is that all of the Blankos are going to be reboxed. So this is kind of like a soft reset of the game. And if you know Blankos, your Blankos come in a little box. You have to open them to then play with them, or you can keep them on your shelf boxed up, right? And we all know a boxed collectible that's never been played with is worth more, right? Well, if you had unboxed your Blankos to play with them and then regretted it, now is your chance, and you're going to be able to automatically have your Blankos reboxed after this update, and you won't have to, you know, then you can make the decision again of whether you want to take them out of the box this time or not. Think that one through, guys. I keep most of mine in the box, and I just play with the basic template, the basic free Blanko they give you, just FYI. So, all right, and then we also talked about the marketplace. The closed alpha is coming, so people who got access to the closed alpha will be able to test out the marketplace here on June 7th, which kind of completes the whole cycle of play to earn, be able to get the items, sell them in the marketplace, earn real world value, right? And so we talked about the soft reset, and what that means here beyond just the fact that they're going to get reboxed is a couple things are going to get reset. So any of the in-game currency that you earned moolah will be reset. Any items purchased with moolah reset. Any quests are reset. Your Blankos levels and skill trees all going back to 0. So all that stuff is resetting. The moolah stuff is not things you pay for, so there's no money lost. You're not losing any NFTs. So what's not being reset is no Blankos, no accessories, no emotes, nothing bought with USD, Blanko bucks, or crypto is going to be reset. No prizes are going to be reset, so if you want something in a giveaway, and you know, Blanko's bucks purchased obviously aren't reset either. So you have nothing to fear here in this reset. Everything is all good. We talked about reboxing all the Blankos, but the last thing I really want to focus on here, just tell you guys, is the open beta reward. If you get your Blanko to level 10 by this video and by this release, you get this sweet hot dog backpack. And lets you to fly around Blanko's block party and have a lot of fun. So wow, actually, I mean, this is a packed update for Blankos. I'm super excited to play this game because I have a lot of fun playing with you guys in the community, and we're going to be playing it here on a live stream on Thursday very soon. Hope you guys like this breakdown of all of the Blankos changes. I want to hear if you're a huge Blankos fan or if you have no idea what is going on but you want to get on board. Put it down in the comments. Make sure you smash that like button, and I think that's all we have for today, folks. Till next time. Stash that crypto, friends.